Yoav is asking, I assume that there was initially a popular rebellion against Assad. How was this rebellion militarized and by whom?
So there, of course, I mean, there was this like fervent feeling across the Middle East after what happened in Tunisia and after what's happening in Egypt. People were, I wouldn't say rebelling. That's a strong word. I would say protesting for more rights, especially in Syria, for more political freedoms. Um, However, in Syria, it very, very quickly uh, became violent on both sides. But of course, in the US narrative, we only ever hear that the regime was violent, right? We never hear about the violence from the opposition. I actually would equate it to an even worse situation than what you saw at the US Capitol um, last week. Everybody was horrified, rightly so, by these like people, storming into the US Capitol and like being very violent and angry and beating up police. That's something similar that you did see in a lot of parts of Syria. They would storm in like places like Dada, they would storm government buildings and police stations. And there was like shooting and it was very quickly armed on like an individual level. But what made the Syrian conflict so terrible was the outside intervention. It was outside countries very, very quickly seeing an opportunity and arming the opposition, arming their own militias. And that is what caused the war. And that is what prolonged it for so long, is the flow of those weapons from Qatar, from Turkey, from Saudi Arabia, from America. Uh, Anyways, it just got worse and worse from there. I mean, Syria could have had a different trajectory that could have been much more positive had it not been for so many countries intervening the way they did.